A study of 420,005 cell phone users found that 135 of them developed cancer of the brain or nervous system. That seems like an important number. Let me circle that. Developed cancer of the brain. Prior to this study of cell phone use, the rate of such cancer was found to be, prior to this study, so this is background research, we had this rate for those not using cell phones. Complete parts A and B. Use the sample data to construct a 95% confidence interval estimate of the percentage of cell phone users who develop cancer of the brain or nervous system. Okay. It says a study of 420,005 cell phone users, or 135 of them developed cancer. Prior to this, a study of cell phone use, the rate of such cancer was found to be 0.0348% for those not using cell phones. Complete parts. Okay, so I just wanted to point out what the purpose of this study most likely is. We're trying to see if cell phone use has a higher rate of brain cancer than the previously known rate for people not using cell phones. So this is a comparison value, but the one that we're going to use to construct our confidence interval, right, because we're going to do p hat, and then we're going to subtract a margin of error to get a lower boundary, and we're going to add a margin of error to get an upper boundary, right? And so the p hat that we're starting out at is not this previously known value, but 135 divided by the total in the study. So that's x over n, p hat, is 135 divided by n. So in scientific notation, the answer is 3.214247449, etc. But it's times 10 to the power of -4. So I'm going to move this decimal place 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I'll have to put 3 zeros in front. And it says that I'm going to be giving my answers 3 decimal places, but these are going to be percents. So I'm going to take this p hat of about 0.000321, and I'm going to turn it into a percent by multiplying it by 100. So I can view this as 0.0321% as my middle point estimate. Okay, so I have now p hat is 0.000321 or 0.0321%. All right, so now what I want to do is find the margin of error with z alpha half, the critical value, times p hat q hat over n. The confidence level is 95%, so I'm going to use my commonly used critical value. Then I'm going to do the decimal version of my p hat and my q hat here. So I'm going to do 0.00021 times, what's 1 minus that? .999699, and then all that divided by 4 point, the total 420,005. Okay, So let me calculate that. Come right back. So the answer I got when I moved the decimal, so first it gave me scientific notation 5.42124066 e negative 5. So what that means is times 10 to the negative 5 power, so move this back 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means you have 4 zeros in front. And I'm going to turn that into a percentage, and then I'm going to add it and subtract it from the percentage version of p hat. So as a percentage, you would multiply this times 100, so I'm actually going to end up going 2 places in reverse. So now I'm going to have p hat plus or minus e as percentages. Okay, so we're going to see them as percentages. I'm putting that there just so I remember that I already changed the format to percent. So I'll have p hat 0.0321% plus or minus 0.00542%. So plus and minus comes out to be, well, for the left hand side it rounds to 0.027. And I've already changed that to a percentage. And on the right, 0.038%. Do cell phone users appear to have a rate of cancer of the brain or nervous system that is different from the rate of such cancer among those not using cell phones? Why or why not? Right, so my interval that I've just estimated with 95% confidence, I'm 95% confident that this interval contains the true population proportion, which is estimating it to be between 0.027% and 0.038%. Well, the answer, not the answer, but the previously known rate for non-cell phone users is 0.0348. And 0.0348 is actually contained within this interval, right? It's less than 0.038 and it's greater than 0.027%. So it seems like the rate for cell phone users could be the same as the rate for non-cell phone users. Otherwise, this interval wouldn't contain that value. Because if it's in this interval, we're saying that non-cell phone users could have a rate of 0.0348, just like the, wait, did I say that right? The cell phone users could have a rate that is the same as the non-cell phone users. So I'm looking for an answer to this. It says, do cell phone users appear to have a rate of cancer of brain service different from those among non-cell phone users? So I'm going to say no. So I'm going to go ahead and cross out anyone that says yes, and then figure out which one of these two, B or D, is the correct answer. So it says no, because the previously known value for non-cell phone users is not included. No, it is included, right? Yeah, it falls within that range, so can't be this one either. So it has to be D, but let's read it just to make sure. No, it's not significantly different because the rate for non-cell phone users is included in the confidence interval for cell phone users. Okay, so then that is the correct answer.